Precision Signs of Austin, Minnesota owns 3 Chariots along with 2 Elliott L65s. The Chariots tackle the lighter installs, plus they often go out as helper trucks on the bigger stuff. Matthew Boyer runs the installation division. He's made it his mission to set up the Chariots as masterfully as possible. Matthew estimates that it's been 6 months since they've left the job site to run for parts. How is that possible? We'll let Matthew show you with a tour of one of their Chariots.
We got our first Chariot truck in 2020, and from there we've kind of had things in there loose. We just use the bins. Okay, you throw this in a crate, a milk crate here, and it got to be a problem where you were constantly digging through. Oh, where's this at? Where's this at? Where's this at? In the last 5 years, we have been slowly integrating. Everybody puts their little 2 cents in here, 2 cents in there on how they would organize it or how they would have stuff set up. And we need to be efficient on the job site. To do that, we need to know where everything's at. We need to have a place that it goes. We need to have everything we need for every circumstance of the job site.
Let's start with the driver's side compartments.
A lot of time we work off the driver's side of the truck most of the time because you pull up to the curb, you just pull up and you're over here. So we have our fasteners right here. We're still working on this one particularly. We want to have every one of these labeled with what type of fasteners are in there: concrete, wood, anything you need. Trim cap, screws. There's all sorts of. These are all locked into place so they don't slide around. No, this is a magnet cup.
Oh.
So for all your screws and stuff, these are super helpful. Over here is where we move to all of our power tools, our hand tools, stuff we use most of the time. So this side of the truck is ultimately set up to be where we use these bins most than anything else. More than anything else. You got your impact right here. You got a bit kit. Take that right up with you. But having this pack out system set up in here has really been beneficial for organizing things you use most of the time, tape measures, all that. I mean, all these drawers, open and close. You have pliers, your drill bits, extensions, anything you need, it's all right here. And again, I've been a fan of the Milwaukee pack out system for a while just because they've really worked to improve that. I mean, we try to have everything organized, everything has a place. So tools and fasteners, these are the bits we use most of the time. Place, you'll notice these crates up here, that was one thing too, is there's all this open space up here you can't really get to.
Right.
So what we did in doing this is I offset these. You can put them center or offset, where from the inside hole, you can reach in and it's like a whole nother storage area. When we go inside, you can see all the things that are in here. My biggest thing is I wanted to be able to work inside the truck.
Yeah, let's go in there and talk about that.
Let's do it. So as I was mentioning earlier, from the outside, all that space you couldn't use from the outside, we decided to put these crates in here because they're the right height where the things we don't use nearly as much, we can still get to and utilize the space, like a heat gun, or if you're working in the winter, you gotta have some de-icer for getting vases out. Over here we got some LED supplies. We stock LEDs on our trucks, power supplies, more lights, hand tools, anything you need for the job site. It's just another area to store things. The biggest things that I wanted to do is I wanted to be able to work in the truck and utilize the space. I want to keep this as clear as possible. And I also want to be able to store things up here. What I decided to go with was adding these pack out mounts on the wall. I made some custom brackets so I didn't make any external penetrations that weren't there, and added in these wall pack outs that this is a few extra storage if we need more places to put things out of the way. But these lock, which is really nice. I really like that. Pull them out, they're drawers, and I still have plenty of bench area to store or to have, if I'm doing some small channel letters, I can put them up here. Again, this was kind of an empty space for me. What can I do? I can put a mount on the wall there and put my vac in there. This was always our digging tool side. But it was pulling shovels out and all this other stuff. It gets very pulling on things. You're getting more than what you want. Everything's coming out at once. So my thought process was, if I can utilize these on the wall, you get a lot of things up on the wall, and the bigger things that don't fit on the wall down here, it's way easier for me to grab this rather than digging around for it. We got sawhorses if we need those, because every now and then you need sawhorses. We try to keep a rocket light for when you're working late, you need light on the job site. Digging tools, some of the welding supplies are in here. We have another storage here for things we don't use as much. First aid kit, fan for when if you're in a sign and it gets hot, you like to have a fan blowing on you. So we've got a fan to have that everything locks in and nothing moves. We can wrap our ratchet straps up, put them in this bin, slide it in. I can get it anytime I want. It's right there, easy to grab. You know, it doesn't go anywhere, and it's not taking up space that could be utilized for something else.
As a note, this open space is 50 inches wide and 12 foot 2 inches long. Perfect for hauling signage and keeping it safe and clean. Now, let's look at the passenger side compartments.
Yeah, you have like drawers, you know, Milwaukee makes these inserts for like wrenches. That's really nice. Keep things organized. No longer, oh, I don't have the right size wrench. These lock, which is kind of nice. You can lock them so the drawers don't come out. They do have a little bit of a stop on them, but you know, these ones we haven't completely filled out. You know, you got color books, grease pencils, everything. You know, we're trying to just utilize all the spaces we have, and as we set things up, yes, we have more storage than we have things right now, which is a good problem to have. So this is kind of our electrical thing. This fits up in the fly ladder, real nice. So you're up there and you never know what size wire nuts you need. A little bit of everything. You got, you know, sticky pads. You got your zip ties, crimps, more low voltage stuff, and just so this all just kind of. A lot of times when you're doing electrical stuff, you're like, oh, I need this little thing, I need this little thing. Especially when you're wiring low voltage, it takes a while. And to have that with you, where it's not a mess, really easily organized, accessible, it's really nice. Move to the front. This is kind of our.
What is an air fryer in there?
Yeah, there's the air fryer. Great. We got our charger. We got more extra battery storage. We got this, which is really nice for all of your lifting purposes. You got clevises, lifting eyes. And then still waiting on straps for this one, but this will be for all of our straps. We'll have all that organized. It's the power inverter from Van Ladder. Works really well. I haven't had a single problem with it. Signs are so light nowadays that we can use this to set. We've set monuments with this thing before.
Pull that out once.
Yeah. So utilizing this with the extension cord, I can come and see wherever I need to see the basket. The same controls is up in the basket. I can adjust my up and down speed. I can just, you know, if I'm just slowly trying to drop it onto a pole, a monument or something, anything. If I need a lift, it's 400 pounds capacity. And a lot of monuments, all the aluminum, everything's so light. So I can do most of that with this, which is really nice. But there's been times where I don't even need to bring the crane to set a monument, and that crane can and then it can be tied up somewhere else on a different job or something, you know. Again, having the right tools, having the right equipment helps you get more done in less amount of time and more efficiently. Because now I've got one truck, 2 guys.
Yeah.
A bunch of jobs up north. I mean, I drove 4 hours up to Duluth and stuff, and I had 5 job sites I had to hit. I was able to put all the signs in the back here, and as I got to the job site I needed, I pulled out the faces I needed or the raceway I needed. I'd put that up and then on to the next site, you know, on to the next site. And I was able to do all that without having to go back to the shop. I was able to fit everything in here. There was no road scum, you know, it was nice and clean.
What would you say, if you had to throw a number at how much more efficient you are now than 5 years ago?
Compared to 5 years ago, our efficiency, I would say, has more than doubled. Having everything I need, having the truck that I need, having the accessories I need, everything to every tool to access, to make everything's easier for me. I could get that job done in half the time.
Shortly after our interview with Matthew, we received this video from Precision Signs. As you can see, they've installed LEDs in every compartment. As any installer knows, your work isn't always finished before the sun goes down, and sometimes installations are even scheduled at night. Efficiencies can go out the window when you're fumbling around in the dark, But now with these brightly lit compartments, the installers at Precision won't miss a beat. Imagine how all these innovative efficiencies could make your installations more profitable and your schedule more predictable. The Chariot Bucket Truck, simplifying sign work.